BUCS is back and Solent women's basketball has already seen through 2 difficult games. Following their win in their first week against Bournemouth, they looked ahead to their most recent challenge against Essex University. I spoke to Solent's coach CJ Lee to get his thoughts going into the game.
The Essex team that we played today, they're actually constructed to play in the WBBL. They're really deep, really strong programme, really well organised and well drilled and prepared.
Despite this, Solent did not let these facts hold to their motivation. In fact, it pushed them to perform well under the pressure. However, things did not go for plan for Solent on the day as Essex University secured a win with a result of 85-69. Speaking to Essex University's coach, he reported that although his team found the win away at the Solent Sports Complex, there were still difficulties he came up against on the day.
I thought we looked really good today. Still a few things to work on. We had some issues with our licensing, which meant we only had 6 players in the first half. But thankfully we managed to figure it out and we were able to get everyone back playing in the second half.
Both sides put up a strong challenge for one another starting from tip-off, creating a game of uplifting moments and challenging play. Solent's side clawed back from Essex's first few points, starting off the beginning of back and forth play from both teams. As I spoke to player Taylor Gaffney, I gathered her thoughts on what it was like playing against such a strong side.
It was challenging. Essex is a really good ball club. I'm glad we get to play teams like this in the beginning of the season, and we play each team twice, so we're really looking forward to going back and playing them again at their home and beating them.
Coming out of the game, Solent's coach CJ Lee reflected on his team's performance and where he believes they were strong throughout the match, although stating his team are still learning what it's like to play together and perform well in their new league.
I think today defensively we showed that we can compete against anyone. I think the offensive end is where we're going to need to do a little bit of work in terms of gaining a rhythm. But we've probably got about 9 new players this year, so it just does take a little while to get into a kind of rhythm and kind of feel like a really cohesive unit. But yeah, I'm going to take a lot of positives from today, and we'll always try and be better next week.
Their upcoming game on Wednesday against East London, who started their league off with a loss against favourites Hertfordshire, CJ assesses what he and his team can take into their away trip.
And that's going to be another kind of really well-drilled team that have been in this league for quite a few years. We're the debutants. We're just coming into the league for the first time after quite a few years. So every week for us is just a learning opportunity, an opportunity to see how we match up and see where we need to improve. So I'm looking forward to it.
So despite Solent's loss against Essex University last week, the team morale is still positive and each member looks towards a new challenge, believing a win is on the cards. Ella Bowler, Solent Sports News.